Here's an uncomfortable truth you're probably not ready to hear. Making money with an agency should be incredibly easy. In fact, I recently discovered a new way to get clients that's so ridiculously simple, if you use this in your agency, it will feel illegal. So I will show you exactly how you can use this method to land 5 high-paying clients in the next 7 days, and how to turn it into a simple, repeatable system that transforms your agency into a cash printing machine. First, I need to show you why 99% of agencies desperately struggle to get clients, and a simple fix that will allow you to dominate your niche. So the way most agencies get sales is like this. They reach out to businesses, 0.5% of those outreaches turn into a meeting, and then 25% of those people are closed for a sale. And these aren't just some made up numbers, by the way. This is what it actually looked like for my agency across our first 3 years. The problem with this approach is you need to do 800 cold calls to get even a single sale. Now, most agencies think they just need to send more emails or do more calls, but if you double your cold calls to 1,600, you'll literally only get 2 sales. And think about how much time it takes to find and call 1,600 business. It's literally impossible to make more than 10K per month doing it this way. Instead, you have to find a way to fix these numbers. And I've just found a new method that has allowed me to book in 20 times more meetings and double my close rate. Now watch what happens when I insert the numbers that I do inside of our meeting calculator. So we book 10% of every business we reach out to. We close at double our normal rate of 25%, around 50%, and look at what that has done to the numbers. So we're getting a predicted sales of 50 new customers every single month. We're booking 100 meetings. Our conversion rate is 5%, and our outreaches per sale is 20. I only need to make 18 calls in order to get 1 sale. So now that you've seen the problem, I'm going to show you the exact strategy I use to fix these numbers. Because it's actually so simple, I can't believe nobody else is doing this right now. First, to book more meetings, you need to stop doing what everybody else does. Because right now, there's a ton of skepticism in the agency space. Most agencies are slapping a basic offer on a random niche and then asking business owners for their time in order to extract money out of them. Then on the very small chance that they book a meeting, these agencies overpromise like crazy and then massively underdeliver. And these businesses are sick and tired of being sold to. So if you want to be able to book a meeting, you need to make it look like you're not one of these generic agencies. The way we're going to do that is by showing the customer value before trying to sell them on anything. But how do you provide genuine value without wasting hours prepping? If you take a look at all these businesses like roofers, contractors, or dentists, they always have shitty websites that looks like it hasn't been updated in 20 years. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use AI to create a website for them in 1 minute and send a message along the lines of, I've made you a site, do you want to see it? If you don't believe that's possible, just look. This is a website my agency built just this morning for a customer. And showing this to a potential client warms them up like crazy, making cold outreach feel like warm outreach, and it will literally 20x your booking rate. Now, we're not going to stop there, because if you do that, you're going to have to keep finding new clients over and over again to make money. We don't just want to become a web design agency. So instead, once you've built trust and rapport with them, you're going to upsell them all of your agency services on a monthly retainer. This allows you to stack money month after month with each new client instead of having to constantly refill your bucket every single month. So now that you've seen the strategy, here's how you do it step by step so you can sign 5 high-paying clients in the next 5 days without having to do a single cold call yourself. So step 1 is choosing a goldmine niche. And this is critical because this strategy won't work for just any niche. You can have the perfect offer, perfect marketing, but if your prospect doesn't have the money to spend, you're not going to make a sale. So the businesses you're reaching out to need to charge high ticket prices. I'm talking about accountants, law firm, contractors, businesses that typically charge 2 to 5K per customer. Next, but arguably the most important point, is they need to have terrible websites. Most service-based businesses haven't updated their site in 15 plus years. So they know they need help. They just don't have the time, or they don't know how to get it. Next, once you've identified your niche, go to D7 Lead Finder. You're going to type in your niche, let's say roofers in Los Angeles, and hit scrape. D7 pulls their names, phone numbers, emails, and company info directly into a Google Sheet. This takes literally 5 minutes, and then you've got all the leads you'll ever need. Next, we're going to cold call them, because remember, these businesses are getting thousands of emails every day, so cold calling is the easiest way to stand out because no one is doing it for this offer right now. Now, I know what you're thinking. I hate cold calling and I'm terrible at it. Well, that's the beauty of this, because we're not going to be doing the calling ourselves. Instead, you're going to go to Upwork, search for cold caller or dialer, filter by high-rated freelancers with experience in B2B outreach. You're going to find people who live and breathe cold calling, people who will make 100 calls per day and not flinch. Now, to make sure you don't waste time and money on someone that's terrible at cold calling, hire them on commission only. That's 10% of whatever they sell. An average dialer could sell these done-for-you websites like hotcakes regardless. Just find someone as quickly as possible and get executing. Now, once your dialer has booked in the meetings, you simply show the clients the websites without mentioning AI or any of your upsells. And because they can visually see what they're going to get from you, there's no overpromises or doubt on what you can deliver. They can literally see it right in front of them. This alone will double your close rate and make you an easy 1 to 2K on the front end. And then a week later, when they're impressed with the results, you upsell them on all of your agency services, SEO, ads, lead gen, you name it. It's literally that simple. So now that you know exactly what to do, you still need to find valuable leads to reach out to. So make sure you watch this video next, because I'm going to show you how to find unlimited untapped leads for your agency in literally a few minutes.